Okay, now I try to pick up some of the nebulosity in the Cygnus constellation. These leaves you see are the oak tree leaves, and the nebulosity you can see in as the red patches. That is the central force of the Cygnus. Okay, the star you see at the center is Deneb, Alpha Cygnus. I'm going now to uh, have a shot from there. Let's see what it will be. Ooh, let's go. Ooh, wow. Amazing. Oh, I can see all the nebulosity around the Cygnus. And some of it probably is the North American Nebula. It's because that is a very big extended object. That's to the right of the brightest star at the lower part of the center. There's a huge clouds there. Hallelujah. I think that is the North American Nebula. That's the Gulf of Mexico. And the star at the lower part, just at the edge, and near the center of the lower line of the image is the Deneb. That's definitely North American Nebula. And I can see some dark nebula. These are here, right at the center. Okay, I have now imaged the Lyra. Let's go and see. Oh, yeah. That's the Lyra, Constellation Lyra. I'm sure if I look carefully in this, I will be able to see actually um, yeah, the Ring Nebula. I'm just trying to see if I can photograph the Bow and Cigar Nebula in the constellation Ursa Major. Yeah, I think I can see them. That's here. I have to magnify the image a little bit. Yeah. Then I go to the top, to the left. Yeah, here, right at the center. That is the right at the center. What you see is the cigar. There is a Boat Nebula, Boat Galaxy, and the lower part of it is the Cigar Nebula, M81, M82. Ooh, wow, amazing. Just knowing what you are looking at, that makes you really be able to actually to identify them. And I can see now the Pinhead Nebula. Pinhead Nebula is now, and its companion, right at the center of the image. Just above that brightest star. That's the Pinhead Nebula. Or Pinwheel, I should say. M51 anyway, you know what I mean. M51. And its companion, IC something. That's called IC 256 or something like that anyway. Just above that brightest star at the center, there are two blobs, and that is the M51 and its companion galaxy. Okay, I'm now imaging the Andromeda galaxy. Let's see Andromeda galaxy and its two companions. Yeah, that's the corner of the image. It's a bit corner, so I have to rise it a little bit, or go down actually. Yeah. Andromeda Galaxy again. Let's see how it is. Yeah, you can see that. That's it. That's the Andromeda Galaxy. That's the closest galaxy to us. Amazing, big. And from there, our galaxy will be seen the same size almost in the sky. If we could see the hydrogen light and the radio waves, this was the biggest structure we could see. But eventually, I mean, in several 100 million years, it will come close to us, so we can see actually. It will cover probably the half of the sky. Okay, Andromeda Galaxy again. Let's see how it is. Yeah, you can see that. That's it. That's the Andromeda Galaxy. That's the closest galaxy to us. Amazing, big. And from there, our galaxy will be seen the same size almost in the sky. If we could see the hydrogen light and the radio waves, this was the biggest structure we could see. But eventually, I mean, in several 100 million years, it will come close to us, so we can see actually. It will cover probably the half of the sky. I was near that area. I'm just going for M33 or Triangulum Galaxy if I can find it. Oh yeah, here. Triangulum Galaxy is this blob here. Let me just straighten up the camera and just show you again. Or I'll bring it actually to center a little bit. Change the position of the camera. That's the lower part of the image. Now at the center of the camera view. Now I'm going to repeat the same image, but just a little bit lower up, move the camera lens, and we will see it hopefully at the center. 12,800 and 8-second exposure. And we are looking for M33 or Triangulum Galaxy. Yeah, right at the center of this image, you can see it. That's the Triangulum Galaxy. If I increase the exposure, probably I can have a better image. Let's see if I can. Now, okay, I'm going now for 13 second and 12,800 ISO. Let's see how is the M33 from here. Change the battery pack. I have to change the battery. Yeah, 13 second and 12,800. Yeah, that's a M33 Triangulum Galaxy, 13 second, 12,800 ISO. Quite big, extended, almost slightly smaller than the Andromeda in this image, but quite bigger than both and the Pinwheel Galaxy. And that's the plates or M45 is rising gradually in the horizon against the ash tree. So compared with the size of the Andromeda Galaxy, you can see that they're almost comparable in the angular size in the sky. Not in space, of course. That's a galaxy. It is just a small cluster. Yeah, I'm trying to capture the double cluster. Oh yeah, hallelujah. You can see it. That's the double cluster. Amazing. Okay, I'm back to the Cygnus clouds. Plenty of nebula I can see here. Plenty of nebulas here. It's amazing, the details. Look at that. None of these nebulas practically is visible to the naked eye unless you really look with a in a dark sky and in very good conditions. Now you can just pick them because they're very big actually practically. Angular dimensions of them are quite huge. So seeing them is difficult. Also, our eyes are not as sensitive to the red and infrared, and this camera is sensitive. It picks it all because the IR filter is removed from this. So all these nebulosities which are shining in red can. And again, I'm back for the Bode and the Cigar Nebula. The lower part, the lower blob is the bigger one, which is the M81 Bode Galaxy. And the upper one, which is a little bit elongated and irregular, that's M82. And I can pick them up here. Oh, amazing. Look at this real size of them and the image. That's where they are, in this top part of the corner. This camera, all the chip, is very capable of doing this. Is that center? Those two galaxies. And now I've imaged the globular cluster M13, and this is the M13. I'm going to bring it to the center and magnify it. Yeah, that's the M13. In the middle of those three stars, the middle one is M13. The association of hundreds of thousands of stars. And we can photograph it, image it. And again, M13, 10 second, 12,800 ISO. And that's M13, the middle part of those three stars. It should be fuzzy and extended. And that's the planet Jupiter with the Ganymede, the tiny star to the lower part of it. Planet Jupiter and the Ganymede.